eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
Good morning. In the headlines, Jamaican dancehall artist Masika and R&B sensation American singer Kelani included in the lineup for the 25th edition of the World Creole Music Festival. Antigua and Barbuda to rename Major Road after the legendary Burning Flames band. Dozens of migrants die in boat capsize off Yemen. And Alec Athanaze posted a career best, hitting his maiden T20 half-century. But West Indies came up short in the series decider with Pakistan. The details in a moment.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica. And yes, we deliver fast. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. Call us at 255-6810 or 316-0164 or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
DBS News.
We thank you for joining us this morning. I am Ivona John Baptist Luge with the DBS Morning News. First off, Jamaican dancehall artist Masika and R&B sensation American singer-songwriter Kelani are included in the lineup for the 25th edition of the World Creole Music Festival. Discover Dominica Authority staged its final artist reveal on Sunday.
43 artists revealed. 2 remain.
We no mix and mingle. Remember we full of chips like Pringle. Run the matic.
The lyrical firestorm from Jamaica, Masika, is coming to shut it down in Dominica.
Call with the 17, cool and simple. The city a cloud view.
We're not done yet. The R&B goddess who moves the world with her soul, Kelani, is coming to bless the stage for the first time ever.
You won't say you want me, then go switch it up. Just gon' play with my emotions just because.
Brought to you by the government of Dominica, the World Creole Music Festival unites global rhythms on the nature island, celebrating bouillon, calypso, reggae, dancehall, compa, afrobeats, zouk, and more. This is the one. This is the moment. This is the World Creole Music Festival 25 in 2025. October 24th to 26th, Windsor Park Sports Stadium, Dominica.
Communications specialist at Discover Dominica Authority, Monel Alexis. Miss Dominica Tanisha Balsong goes after her first regional title in Nevis this evening. She represents Dominica at the 17th Miss Caribbean Culture Queen Pageant. The regional pageant is a central feature of the Nevis Culturama Festival, featuring segments such as talent, evening wear, swimwear, and interview. The 22-year-old Balson earned the national title on February 27 this year. She received multiple awards during the competition. She is a graduate of the Dominica State College. In more news, Health Minister Kasani Laville is reporting no resignation by nurses in Dominica for the financial year. The minister says the Ministry of Health has introduced initiatives to pay greater attention to nurses.
While we have heard of issues of nursing attrition, this year, by the strategic investments, by the focused attention that we have placed on our nurses, we have seen a 100% reduction in nurse resignations and migration during this period. To improve staff morale and commitment, several initiatives were implemented. Permanent appointments for 79 nursing personnel, a record number. 4 public health nurses completed advanced training. 32 public health aides received contract renewals. 17 nursing aides were confirmed into permanent roles. And for the last year, on average, within the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Services, every week, we basically appointed 2 new people.
Health Minister Kasani Laville, he also says no deaths were recorded during the hand, foot and mouth outbreaks this year.
We've had 3 outbreaks in the last period where we've seen hand, foot and mouth, dengue fever and gastroenteritis. It is noteworthy that there were no fatalities, 0 fatalities from this outbreak. Hand, foot and mouth, we had 222 cases. Dengue, 465 cases, and gastroenteritis affected 1,679 individuals. Mr. Speaker, in this particular case, we noted that rotavirus was identified as the primary cause of gastroenteritis.
Minister for Health Kasani Laville. Leader of the 4th Dominica St. Alphonsus Scout Troop, Steve Charles, says scouting must be seen as key for the development of young people in Dominica. His comments as the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop is observing its 71st anniversary.
That's a tremendous, I must say, achievement. Not many institutions can boast to stay alive and active so long. It's not very easy to keep the youngsters, providing that now we have the internet and other such activities going on. But we try our best, and it's working. It's working. Well, for sure, I know it distills discipline in them. Discipline, a sense of purpose, a sense of wanting to belong to something, a sense of achievement. I myself have been here for well over 33 years. I started as a cub and grew up to the ranks, leadership ranks, until I took over. So it really instills into you. It prepares you for leadership roles. It prepares you for the world out there. You meet along the way. You may get friendships, brotherhood, a lot of stuff. Well, to be quite honest, when I observe what is going on in the world now, not only in Dominica but the Caribbean, but in the world now, I advise as many young persons, be it boys, be it girls, join something. Join a youth group, be it the Scouts, be it the Girl Guides. Join something that will keep you entertained, something that will make you learn something in life that will better you a better person in life.
Leader of the 4th Dominica St. Alphonsus Scout Troop, Steve Charles. National Days of Prayers are set for September 20 and 21. Minister for Community Development, Greta Roberts.
Let me inform at this time all our church leaders, because every year they tell us that we inform them too late. So, Honorable Alfred, lend me your ears. This year, National Days of Prayer will be celebrated on the 20th and the 21st of September, Saturday and Sunday. So for those of you involved in church, inform your pastors and priests so they can place that on their calendar.
Minister for Community Development, Greta Roberts. Meantime, local government reform will be pursued by government during the financial year.
Let me inform at this time all our church leaders, because every year they tell us that. Let me inform at this time all. We are also placing emphasis on the local government reform, I've had too many past councillors calling me to try to see if we can get this done. So far, we have met with the mayors of Roseau and Portsmouth and their team, and of course the Kalinago Council, and of course the representatives, chairpersons and clerks of all the 42 village councils. So we are getting there, and very soon I think our AG will help us with finalizing whatever has to be finalized.
Minister for Community Development, Greta Roberts. 6 students who received scholarships to pursue studies in China have been advised to be ambassadors for Dominica in China. Minister for Education, Octavia Alfred, said the students should carry values of integrity and service in China.
Students, you leave our shores and you are to represent us in China. Represent your country. Represent us as good students. Learn China's culture and respect China's culture. Respect it, because you are ambassadors. Carry with you values of integrity and resilience and service. Stay curious. The Bible tells us we should not be busybodies in other man's matter. So while you are being curious, be careful that you're not a busybody in other people's matter. But stay curious. Stay curious. Stay committed. And one thing, never forget where you came from. Somewhere in Dominica. Your success will inspire generations to come.
And that was Minister for Education, Octavia Alfred. In news from the region, Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister Gaston Brown, with the unanimous support of his cabinet, has announced that the Porter's Main Road shall be renamed the Burning Flames Highway. In a letter dated August 3, 2025, the cabinet has also agreed that during the independence celebrations, Burning Flames Band will be nominated for a national award at the very next Independence Award ceremonies for their 40 years of outstanding contributions to the cultural art form. All 4 members of the Burning Flames will also be issued diplomatic passports to enable them to travel with greater dignity and respect whenever they arrive on foreign shores. The Prime Minister said he is delighted to have this announcement reach every Antiguan and Barbudan citizen in recognition of the Burning Flames' influence in every carnival since 1985. At least 68 migrants have died after a boat with about 157 people on board sank off the coast of Yemen in bad weather. The vessel capsized off Yemen's southern province of Abiyan on Sunday. 12 people had been rescued, but dozens were unaccounted for. Most of the victims are believed to be Ethiopian nationals. Yemen is a major pathway for migrants from the Horn of Africa traveling to Gulf states in search of work. The International Organization for Migration estimates that hundreds have died or gone missing in shipwrecks in recent months. Security officials said a large search and rescue mission had been launched and many bodies had been found across a wide area of shoreline. That's news. To recap the headlines before we go to sports. Jamaican dancehall artist Masika and R&B sensation American singer-songwriter Kelani included in the lineup for the 25th edition of the World Creole Music Festival. Antigua and Barbuda to rename Major Road after the legendary Burning Flames Band. Dozens of migrants die in boat capsize of Yemen. Coming up in sports, Alec Athanase posted a career best hitting his maiden T20 half-century, but West Indies came up short in the series decider with Pakistan.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica. And yes, we deliver fast. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. Call us at 255-6810 or 316-0164 or drop by our Jimmet location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc., the biggest distributor for the biggest brands.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Just Mobank me. Here's my ID.
Just Mobank me. It's that easy.
The faster, easier way to bank. NBD makes it easy to bank online, anywhere, at any time with Mobanking. The faster, easier way to bank.
The faster, easier way.
So transfer funds on Mobanking.
The faster, easier way.
To pay your bills with Mobanking.
The faster, easier way.
So order checks on Mobanking.
The faster, easier
Pay employees on Mobanking.
The faster, easier way to bank.
Plus, you can now top up your phone on Mobanking. No need for cash or card. Simply log into Mobanking to top up your phone. Visit nbdominica.com or follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more details.
The faster, easier way to bank.
NBD.
Your partner, your bank.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
Welcome to the Morning Sports Report. Alec Athanaze posted a career best, hitting his maiden T20 half-century, but the West Indies came up short in their series decider with Pakistan last night in Florida. Pakistan got 189 for 4 batting first. Farhan got 74 and Saeem Ayub 66. Jason Holder took 1 for 34 for the Windies. The Windies, chasing 190 to win, got a good start from Joel Andrew and Alec Athanaze. They put on 44 for the first wicket. Athanaze continued on, getting his highest T20 score, 60 from 40 balls. But the West Indies did not get the explosive end they needed in the back end of the innings and were restricted to 176 for 6 in their 20 overs. Shofin Rutherford also added 51. Pakistan won by 13 runs and won the 3-match series 2-1. West Indies captain Shea Hope says despite the series defeat, there were some positive signs.
Well, we speak about execution with the ball a lot, and it's something that we're seeing progression. We just need to be a little bit more consistent. It's something that we're always going to be picking at as a bowling group. But yeah, same thing with the batting, you know, making sure we deal with those middle overs a lot better, and you know, our usual power in the back end. So just trying to have that complete cricket game in all three areas. So it's something that we definitely need to look at, but I can see some progression in small areas, but it's consistency I'm looking for.
And same with progression, we saw that with the batting. What exactly pleased you with the effort tonight?
Just that intent, something that we spoke about yesterday after the game, and just the way how Alec came out and showed that class that he has. Same with Joel in his first series. They show that they're very capable of playing these conditions at in this level. Yeah, it's just something that the guys, you know, put straight into practice from the meetings that we would have had. But like I said, consistency is key, and if you want to be the best team in the world, you got to be doing things repeatedly, and it's something that we didn't do for the last couple of games and series, but certainly something to improve on.
West Indies captain Shea Hope, the attention now shifts to the ODIs, which gets underway on Friday in Trinidad. Captain of the national men's senior cricket team, Stephen Pascal, says the squad is disappointed not to have captured the Windward Islands 50 overs cricket title. The Dominica guys were beaten in the finals by St. Lucia on the weekend. St. Lucia made 428 batting first, with Akeem Ogis getting 208 not out. Dominica could only get 245 in reply, with Jelani Robinson getting 75 and Gian Benjamin 51. Dominica lost by 182 runs to finish in second place. Pascal says the end result was not what the team had in mind.
I feel it was a decent tournament for the guys. We didn't put in as much work. I mean, well, I wouldn't say me, but I heard that the preparation from before, it wasn't the best. So with the limited amount of preparation, I feel like the guys gave a good showing of themselves. You know, obviously the first game was tough. You know, reaching there basically 10, 11 in the night and going to play the next day. That's always tough on anybody. And then we bounced back with 2 victories, but in the finals we just had a bad bowling display. Really and truly, that's all it really was. And the final was never really in our hands after that bowling display. So it's just some things we have to work on, you know, bowling in the depth overs. I feel that that's one thing that we need to improve on for the next year. But all in all, I feel it was a very good tournament for the boys.
All right, what are some of the positives that you can take? I know the bowling had its challenges, but the batsmen were able to get a number of scores over 300. That's not something that's done often. So what are some of the positives that you can take?
Well, yeah, I felt like the wickets in St. Lucia, they were really conducive for batting, and the guys took full advantage of that. So kudos to them. You know, I mean, it's not every time you get into a tournament where you see those types of scores consistently like that. And yeah, the guys just put up their hands whenever they got in. You would see 100 from Gian, you know, scores from Jelani, myself, Kavem, even Alec. So yeah, that's one thing that the guys did.
Captain of the national men's senior team, Stephen Pascal. St. Vincent finished in 3rd place. Meantime, despite the 2nd place finish, only 3 Dominicans found favour with the selectors for the Windward Islands Super 50 overs team. Alec Athanaze, Kavem Hodge and Stephen Pascal are the only Dominicans picked. Gian Benjamin, who was the 2nd leading run scorer in the tournament, was overlooked, as well as Gillan Tyson, who was the 2nd best fast bowler in the competition. The full Windward's team is Alec Athanaze, Kavem Hodge, Stephen Pascal, Teddy Bishop, Sunil Ambris, Darren Ned, Shadrach Descartes, Dylan Douglas, Daryl Cyrus, Kenneth Demba, Keon Gaston and McKenny Clark. In other cricket news, national cricketer Vincent Lewis has announced his retirement from the senior men's national cricket team. The fast bowler told DBS Sports that the time is now to say goodbye.
Yeah, I think it was a well put game together. I think the boys played well. I think it created a lot of chances, Gavin. And I think we could have scored much more goals. That's maybe one.
Yeah, I've been thinking of it for quite a while now. I think obviously there's a lot of young cricketers coming through the ranks, like I tell you before, and I think it's important that we just nurture them and introduce them to the type of cricket that we want from them. And I just felt like now is the time that I probably give it up and allow somebody else to go through.
Let's reflect on your career a bit. You would have been representing Dominica for a number of years. What would you say was probably the high point of your career, or anything that you probably wish that you could have done that you didn't get to do?
Well, obviously, the main goal as a cricketer is to represent West Indies. Obviously, I didn't get that opportunity. I felt like I don't know if I should say it. I felt like I was just one of the cricketers who was probably let down by the system. At my age, I still feel like, well, it showed out there that I still perform. I still amongst the fittest in the game. But I just feel like it's time to just move on. I'm already a level 1 coach. So the goal now is to further my education in terms of coaching and then just give a lot more to the younger ones coming through. I felt like the high of my career would be probably representing the Windward Islands. I represented the Windward Islands at the Super 50 level. I also got called up in a 4-day match. So I felt like that would probably be the high of my career. Having said that, I don't think it's all done for me in terms of representing Dominica in cricket. Like I tell you, I'm a level 1 coach, and the plan is to further my education in coaching.
National cricketer Vincent Lewis. Dominica had to settle for second place at the Windward Island Schools Games, which came to an end in St. Vincent on the weekend. Dominica finished the competition with 29 points, with a first place finish in boys volleyball. Dominica finished third in football, netball, athletics, girls basketball, and girls volleyball. The Windward Island Schools Games was won by Grenada, who secured 41 points. St. Lucia were third with 23 points, and St. Vincent fourth with 19 points. Dominica will open up its campaign in the 2025 CONCACAF Boys Under-15 Championship in Curacao this afternoon. Dominica has been grouped with St. Vincent, Bahamas, and Bonaire. Dominica opens up its campaign today against St. Vincent at 2 p.m. The national under-15 football team recently secured a win and a draw over Anguilla in 2 friendlies. The team will be coached by Oris Mills and Kurt Hurd. The squad is being captained by Kalik Privo. And the squad is Asaf Banis, Roxanne Coppel, Shokwan Gustav, Tishon Christmas, Ozan Graham, Kelano Williams, Taran George, Kaden Joseph, Jayan Lockhart, Elon Pascal, Peyton James, TJ Lewis, Shea Etienne, Kalik Privo, Edric Augustine, Hassani Ambo, Javon Hamilton, and Peter Greenaway Jr. DSFC will face an uphill battle to survive in the DFA Premier League as they were pounded by Connect 767 Courts Ready Cash East Central in a match with huge implications for the relegation battle as the Premier League continued last weekend. Randolph Peltier got 4 goals as East Central beat DSFC 7-2 Saturday night at the DFA Technical Center. The win moves East Central to 10 points. They are 6 points clear of DSFC with 3 games left in the season. East Central head coach Stanton Serafin says Saturday's win was crucial.
Yeah, I think it was a well put game together. I think the boys played well. I think it created a lot of chances, Gavin. And I think we could have scored much more goals. That's maybe one of the disappointments, this evening. But besides that, I think we controlled the game well. And that's the important thing. In the midfield, you saw our midfielders really stringing the passes together and then finding these through balls for our attackers. And I think that was the difference here tonight.
Randolph Peltier with the 4 goals. How special was he tonight?
Yeah, very, very, very good. Though he could have much more, he could have a few more, but we know how good Randall is up in the box in particular, and tonight he just showed his class, put 4 away for us, and we are very happy, with the performance and with the result.
All right, now you're going to have your eyes on Point Michelle because you're looking to avoid that 9th place finish. You want to get into 8th. What's going to be the message to the guys moving forward?
Yeah, well, it's just to continue. You can see that in round number 2, the performances have improved. We are playing much better. I mean, we have had only 2 defeats in round number 2, so we are doing much better and putting some pressure on Point Michel. It's still have about 3 more games to go, Gavin. So we will still see changes there, but we're going to be pushing till the end. We want to get as high up the table as possible, and we're going to keep playing and training and doing all that we can to get at least in the 8th position.
East Central head coach Stanton Seraphy in the loss leaves DSFC in 10th place on 4 points. Head coach Jordan Luke says the situation looks bleak for his club.
A complete performance, that's what we were looking for. Unfortunately, that's what we didn't get. Many times when players they didn't go their way, their heads dropped. And we needed some more composure, some more determination, some more fight. And too many times some of the players I think it just got overwhelming. It's a lot mentally, and we just came up short.
Mission impossible, some might say, because you're 6 points behind East Central now. You have 3 games remaining, means that you're going to need to win your 3 remaining games. You've only managed 1 win so far this season. How are you guys going to be approaching the end of the season?
I think that's based up to the players. It's not PlayStation, it's not Xbox. I cannot make the players do what I want. I can come up with a game plan, but the players have to execute. And I think it's a refocus, a recommitment to the training pitch, and a commitment to the project itself. I think, Randolph Peltier, who scored 4 goals tonight, right? His career is double the age of DS. We just haven't been there that long. It's growing pains, it's a hard curve, it's a tough curve. But I don't plan on quitting.
And that was DS head coach Jordan Luke. In the other match on the weekend, Middleham United defeated Petro Caribe Point Michel 7-4. Kenneth Valmore, Fitzroy Benjamin, and Marcellus Bonney got 2 goals each for Middleham. Dante Warrington got a hat-trick for Point Michel. The loss leaves Point Michel on 11 points, just 1 point in front of East Central in the race for 8th place with 3 games to go. The team that finishes 8th will avoid the playoff match with the runners-up of the Division 1 League at the end of the season. Well, that's how we come to the end of the DBS Morning News and Sports. Of course, it's a holiday today, so there's no lunchtime newscast and no evening newscast. Today, August 4, is the Emancipation Day holiday in Dominica. It's really a celebration that marks the abolition of slavery in the island in 1834. Happy Emancipation Day 2025 to all of you. Stay tuned. Listen to DBS Radio.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
Just Mobank me. Here's my ID.
Just Mobank me. It's that easy.
The faster, easier way to bank.
NBD makes it easy to bank online, anywhere, at any time. With more banking, the faster, easier way to bank.
The faster, easier way.
So transfer funds on Mobanking.
The faster, easier way.
To pay your bills with more banking.
The faster, easier way.
So order checks on Mobanking.
The faster, easier
Pay employees
way.
on more banking.
The faster, easier way to bank.
Plus, you can now top up your phone on Mobanking. No need for cash or card. Simply log into Mobanking to top up your phone. Visit nbdominica.com or follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more details.
The faster, easier way to bank.
NBD.
Your partner, your bank.
26 minutes before 8. Stay tuned. We now bring you your weather report brought to you. Compliments Flow and Big Edge Financial.
You've got the edge over your circumstances. Many times there'll be trials to face. At least when it comes to your waning finances, you've got the edge. Help is coming your way.
now join Devon Matthew from the Douglas Charles Airport with your weather report for today, Emancipation Day.
Good morning. The weather updates from the Dominican Meteorological Service at the Douglas Charles Airport for the 4th of August 2025 required at 7